I love Fiji. All right, game number one.
Get this guy out of here, man.
Oh no, this is gonna be a fun check, I guess.
Nah, this is gonna be there. We're going right into it, or I can't tell. Okay,
yes,
we're going right
this
into
is game number one.
They kind of juked me out a little bit right there with that slow roll.
That slow ass walk. All right, Battlefield's a pick. He is indeed going to go Marth. Look at that.
Yep, there it is. Just whipping out. Like I said, that's a safe pick, man. Thought he might try something else different, but gonna kind of just stick to his guns right here.
Are you sure? Because he's got to be a little bit warm with that cloud coming from that last match from Komori Kyrie, that 3-0. That's great momentum.
That's kind of what I was thinking, you know what I mean? The cloud is nice and warmed up. You know it's a very capable character of yours. But hey, you know what? This is the only character that he's defeated ZeRo with in the past. So why not just kind of stick with him and ride that out and see what happens right here.
Oh, let's hope that he doesn't ride it too long and make it a 6-0 for ZeRo, because he's not been able to take a single game from him today.
And it's kind of crazy because up until that match with ZeRo, apparently he had not lost a single game to anybody
in the entire tournament. That's insane.
And that's crazy when you look at the list of people he played. So really good showing from both these guys thus far. Again, losers finals here. One of these guys vying for an opportunity at Kyrie Hard. We'll see who's going to get there. Really good pressure and chase down right there from Leo. Only for a moment, though. ZeRo immediately striking back with some forward airs. These guys just trading hits right now. What a grab there from ZeRo, just sneaking in between that neutral air.
And things are looking pretty even. I think this is how most matches started off, though, in their set winners. Things are pretty even, and then ZeRo able to kind of clutch some stocks out a little bit more than MKLeo was able to do it.
Okay, a little catch there with the grab. ZeRo's been getting, and that's one thing that's been huge for ZeRo against MKLeo. Just the amount of grabs he's been able to get, but that is a tremendous play from MKLeo. Kind of trapped him on that platform, right?
The wherewithal, the wherewithal to end his dancing blade early and frame trap him with that up smash.
That's just really smart play right there, and just knowing not only your position, man, but just your character in general. All right, so ZeRo playing from behind right here.
Yeah, this is exactly where Leo wants to be. Wow, I feel like he could have gotten out of that up smash, but looked like he kind of jumped into it. So what ZeRo needs to keep himself in the game. Doesn't want Leo to extend that life lead. You know, this man with the life lead, that's all he needs.
I'm telling you. Hey, good. Oh, I like the. Oh, I love the up tilt after that. A little unconventional, but quite effective on the part of ZeRo, man. And look at that lead. Like,
exactly what I'm talking about, man. It starts off even, then you see ZeRo slowly start to bring it in his favor. And this is a lot more than slow. It seems ZeRo 100% completely unanswered from MKLeo.
Yeah, and MKLeo, you know, keep in mind, he took that first stock right there. And since then, though, has not been able to do too much except take a lot. Oh.
He hasn't been able to do anything, literally anything.
Yeah, wow, I did not think that would eventually degenerate there into a JV2 on the part of ZeRo. But like I said, you know, we've really seen how he's just had a handle for fighting not only Marth, but MKLeo this entire tournament, man.
He's now 0-4 with Marth against ZeRo.
Right.
Yeah, here it is. The character switch. Is it time?
Interesting.
Is it time?
This would be a little on the janky side, I must say, if he does indeed elect to go.
I want to see it. I want to see it.
I mean, the crowd is behind it. Oh, really now?
This is when you know. This is when you know. Your back is to the wall, man. You're just hovering over some random ass characters.
Like I said, you gotta. I mean, you know, you gotta. Well, hold on. I don't want to speak too soon here. I mean, he's having a bit of an internal crisis right here. He's literally he's split right now, right? He's got all these minds just in his head, like, nah, play this character, play this character. He got a toothbrush for each one of them. But damn it, you gotta go with what you're comfortable with.
And
did you see that movie?
Yeah, I saw that movie.
Hell of a movie.
And this is gotta be great for ZeRo because he knows he has the amount of time he spent on the character's select screen. ZeRo knows he has him on the ropes. Like, I have 4-0'd his Marth at this point. Yeah, hell yeah, pick Marth again. I want to see it again. ZeRo's probably feeling so good right now.
And I know those other characters just trying to take the light, man, but Marth not willing to let it go. Leo sticking to his guns right here.
I respect that. That's again, we see him ride or die once more. Just like Komori Kyrie, man, these guys are character. They love their character and they want to win. They want to lose their character. Let's go.
There it is. All right, here we go. Game number 2. Popping off right here on Smashville.
I will say, though, you know, in the event that he goes down 2 games in the set, if he doesn't switch characters,
I'd be a little surprised.
Yeah.
But again, I think one thing he's really kind of leaning on, even though he is 4-0 right now, as the day with the Marth against ZeRo, I think one thing that's really kind of keeping him committed to this character is, again, going back to ZeRo Saga when we did have such a dominant win over him in that set. But been a couple months since then, man.
Yeah,
ZeRo has definitely leveled up.
Can't be living in the past, man.
Exactly.
The present is now 4-0.
I mean, can you believe there was once a time I was power ranked in Brawl, man. Like,
I'll actually remember that.
The past don't mean nothing, though. I'm trying to tell you. And ZeRo trying to make a statement here himself. Already got this man to 120. Make it 129. Nice little delayed forward air right there. And now just kind of headhunting right here.
Yeah, the snowball effect, ZeRo. The first match these two played in loser started off pretty relatively even, but now this is not looking even at all. 138 to 32, man. Oh, that's rough.
Right. Absolutely here. Good grab right there. Going to put him in the air. Oh, good answer right there.
Sit back down, homie.
Yeah, that aggressive down air. And that's what you got to do right there, because you know ZeRo's most likely looking for either you to not hit a button or air dodge. Leo was just like, let me give you that, circle that C answer right there, hey, homie.
In his defense, man, honestly, Leo, the correct option, I guess the best option would have been to air dodge. You know, he did get the down air, but that was super, super risky. He could have traded with that up air easily. ZeRo getting the first stock, 61%.
Oh, looking for that shield breaker right there. ZeRo, though, not in position to take the hit. Nice little dancing blade here. Oh, no, facing the wrong way. And there, and this is all reaction-based right there. Get that footstool, not a true confirm right there, but just looking, kind of get the tech chasing away.
Yep. Oh, I thought he was going to look for the down air. You know, he's feeling so confident. And, oh, the regrab, no punch, a little bit too late on that down air.
All right, falls with the dancing blade right there, but not going to get too much out of it. Oh, ZeRo, a little risky right there. Throw out that dash attack.
I love watching ZeRo's recovery, always going underneath the stage, never even wants to put himself in a situation where he might get gimped. Nice. Probably waiting for a roll from ZeRo. A lot of people like to roll during delayed dancing blade.
Yeah, I'm sure Leo would just love to kind of just be able to just whittle that shield down a little bit, catch him off guard with a shield breaker. But I think ZeRo's done a good job avoiding that thus far, but that forward smash right on the mark, and that's going to put Leo back in this thing, trailing 91, but still alive right now.
And you see that read on the platform right there, ran all the way to the other side of the platform. He knows there's nowhere else you can go on here, homie. You either drop or you roll.
There it is.
Perfect pivot. Going to pay off. Get a little bit extra space by dancing blade.
Oh, I don't think it can't happen. Oh, ZeRo going to go ahead and just exhaust that up B right there.
Yeah,
that was a scary
up B.
Right, that was a
that
scary
angle
spot.
he went, he barely had enough gas to make it back.
Not about it, man. Leo very capable of making those kind of game-breaking plays. ZeRo narrowly escaping one of them.
145. All ZeRo needs is a good back air here. Even maybe like a throw near the end of the stage might be able to do it. But I'm sure he's going to be looking for that down tilt confirm.
Oh, wow, that's it.
And that's so clean. Match number 2. He's now 5-0 over MKLeo.
Yeah, it's the Marv. I mean, when it's your day, man. And right now, Leo, you got to really be thinking.
I think he has the download. I think he has the download on.
Now look at this guy MVD playing both sides of the field. Ain't you Team ZeRo?
I don't even know. He's been a coach for literally everybody. He's the, you know how you have those public defenders, where if you can't afford a lawyer, you got to go.
That's definitely MVD right now, man. I need a lawyer, and the cop is like, "Are you sure?" I'm looking out for you, man. Well, you better all just confess it to the crime.
All right. Yeah, I think it's really clear here he's going to end up switching characters. If he doesn't, I mean, he knows better than me, man. But it's looking so bad right now. His Martha's not been able to.
I mean, honestly, I think he's going to, at this point, I think he's going to go out. Like, if he does lose, like, and I put the if on there because
he's not out yet. He's
still not out.
He brought it back against the Buzz in the same situation, you know?
He's still capable of getting the job done. I feel like, you know, people are overlooking that. Yeah, you look at the fact he's 5-0 right now against Leo for the day. But
the Marth, we see the Marth ride or die.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
He wants to go down with the
ship. And at the very least, at the end of the day, you're collecting so much data on this matchup right now with ZeRo, especially heading into an event like Civil War next weekend too. So, I mean, you can kind of take advantage of a situation like this.
In the event he does lose this match, he's gonna have 6 matches full of data to watch and correct his mistakes.
And that's what it comes down to, because you're kind of thinking at that point, all right, well, even if I do switch characters like this, if I do meet ZeRo again in another event, am I going to use that character, or am I going to go ahead and use the Marth? That's really what it comes down to. I think that's kind of what Leo's thinking here, regardless of if he wins or loses right now. But the way ZeRo's been playing, man, definitely has the hot hand, or in this case, the hot feet, because that is exactly what he's been throwing at this man. Forward air after forward air, and taking on so much damage.
Very similar, even the stage, the percentages looking very similar to game number 2. Hopefully, Leo can figure something out that course match can start something good, hopefully.
No doubt.
Finally getting some stage control over ZeRo. And some damage to the boot, 80 and 90% now. That's great, because he will start this match pretty bad.
What an answer. I love that up smash. Catching him just coming over the head. All right, nice tomahawk. Ooh, the forward throw.
No, not enough just yet.
Yeah, a little oomph behind it, but not quite enough to get the stock off just yet. Okay, ZeRo. And that'll wrap things up. Yes,
Classic,
indeed.
All right, so Leo on possibly his last stock of this tournament, but he's been here before. Like I said, he was on his last stock of the tournament against the Buzz, you know, and he was able to slowly bring it back. Hopefully, he can do that against ZeRo if he wants to see Kirihara in Grand Finals.
Oh, ZeRo has really been getting away with a lot of these monkey flips.
Sometimes it happens, man.
It does. Oh my! Are you watching the movement behind ZeRo right now? On top of the movement on like the stage control, just the fact that he's just so good at, of course, ledge trapping. I mean, Leo is just getting. I mean, he's caught in a vortex right now, and there is almost no hope for escape if this continues on.
Yeah, this onslaught from ZeRo is one of the. This is the most confident I've seen him play the entire event. This is complete dominance of the neutral. Leo has no answer to this, honestly. All right, well. Sometimes you gotta.
And yeah, kind of going the way of their winners. Semis encounter the third game resulting in a 2-stop. And I mean, you might say, hey, you gotta
the handshake though, these two have so much respect for each other, and that was honestly still a great set, even though Leo, it doesn't seem like he was able to figure it out.
And you might say, hey man, slobbing the knob of ZeRo right there when he's kicking down, the damn door. What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say, man? That was just an absolute.
I don't want you to say that.